Suspension's on. Alright guys, so today we are going to swap this manifold for this one. So I'm going to take off fuel rail, obviously throttle body spacer, intake, etc. A little bit harder to do with one hand. Yeah, that was the pizza guy. Alright guys, so far I've taken out the, obviously, the throttle body spacer. Dog's getting a shower. But throttle body spacer, the throttle body, the intake, the new one's gonna be over here. I just gotta remove this line right here, which is your heater. Be careful with this. Take this off. Then obviously the bolts for the intake manifold, and I think that's all that is attached to it, which is just this hose left. And then we could swap it out and continue on. This one just had the inlet ported. This other one has the inlet ported, and a little bit of the runners, they got polished up a little bit. So hopefully we gain at least a horsepower or two here. But we're gonna continue on. It's kind of hard to work with one hand, so and I'm trying to battle the sunlight, so we're gonna go ahead and continue with this. I don't know how I'm gonna get this plug out. I can take these off or get new ones from our kit that we have, and go from there. But I'll give you guys an update as soon as this is off. So quick little update. I was missing this bolt, and I believe these two are loose. This one was loose, and I almost welded myself because I was missing this bolt. Luckily this never came off, the power wire, but I was tying it up and the wrench is as hell, so it would click, sparked everywhere. Whoopsie daisy. But nonetheless, it's looking good. Gotta put everything back in before it gets too dark. If I can't put everything on, I want to at least bolt on the manifold and make sure everything is tight. By the way, these things on the ported manifold to get the studs out was a pain in the ass. I did try the two nuts method because that's all I had, which are here, but they were just, I almost thought that they were like welded in there. So yeah, because they're super tight. Other than that, I mean, everything's good to go. We can start putting everything back on, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. This is tight, and I mean, that's in there, that's in there, this is on there. This is the only thing that frustrates me. This is a custom harness, so it either goes on one lip or it doesn't, or it goes on the other, and it doesn't go on both. Anyway, all right guys, quick update. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, all of them look tight. I didn't want to go too tight. That cylinder head is aluminum. I don't want to pull out the threads, so I went tight and then a quarter turn. So tight, and if it stopped, or let's say at 12 o'clock is tight, and then I did a quarter turn plus a little tap. So I didn't want to pull the thread, so just make sure. Honestly, I'd much rather it come back loose than pull the thread. So that's that. I am putting everything back in. I was missing this bolt, which I had a little bin with some extra spare bolts, and fuel rail is going to go on, throttle body, kind of reverse the system. I'm trying to find a little bit of lubricant so I could put some on these O-rings. You don't want to pinch them. I don't even know if that's the best angle, but so I'm just grabbing whatever's on the lid. So just, you know, just a little bit. Oh, not right there, that's for sure. Oh, that's fucked. Put some on there, put some on here, both sides. You gotta clean off right there the tip, because so what I like to do is, once it pops in, you'll feel the little, you know, pop, and then I churn them to make sure they're not pinched. Alright, so I just put the throttle body spacer to make it into a B series. So you go tight. I already went tight, quarter turn, and right now I'm just giving it that little, just that little bit. It's not a lot. Don't want to go too tight on everything. Again, these cars are aluminum, or these motors are aluminum. So one thing I messed up on was not putting silicone, so it keeps leaking, keeps leaking oil. All right, so brackets on. And go ahead and let's put the harness back on. So one of these was, I think it was that one. Yeah. So I don't know if you could tell, but those are, let's see what, one of those there has a small little lean on it, so it feels kind of weird when you try to. Thought my battery died. Amazon came by, but I don't know if you noticed how all these other ones clicked in really easy. This one's hopefully it works out, because that one's really weird. Normally I put it on the fuel rail and then press them in. I'm not sure why this time I did it this way, but I am scared. I'll put a tad bit more Vaseline. And guys, I'm not an expert, so I'm just showing you how I do it. Doesn't mean you have to do it this way. It's worked out for me. Okay, so normally I do it like this. I put it on the rail and then I line them up and then I push down. You'll feel them pop in. So I still give them a little turn so I know they're not, you know, pinched. Now I am missing the spacers down here, but if I can find them. Oh. My solution was just get some washers. So I don't know where those are bolts. Is that? So let's see if I can show you guys. And I go back to the other one. Alright, so that one's starting to get tight again, so I go back this way. So now they're, I guess you could say, even. Then you go here, you go quarter turn, or maybe a little bit less than quarter. So now I feel like they're tight. Injectors are still movable. And go back, and this one I just do a little bit, just a little snug turn. That's it. That's all she wrote, boys. this hose back in. So I'm just gonna put the throttle body in, but everything else is practically in. I don't know if you guys see anything in this engine bay that wasn't here before. Give you guys a little hint on what's next. I don't know if you can see in there. It's kind of hard to see, but it's in there. With that being said, if you guys have any questions, go ahead, leave them down in the comment section. We'll see you guys.